think you might hear me better if I'm just like super quiet. I'm so excited because I set State of Mind to release on the 28th, the better version. Right, so we have YouTube, I think it's YouTube on one side, and then we have a little Christmassy on the other side, and a guitar. Welcome, this is going to be the Christmas wish list video. I would have screamed two reasons I didn't yell that out. One, because I feel self-conscious because I'm in the living room. Two, because I have not figured this one out. All right, so I had trouble with this. I think a lot of other years I wouldn't have, but this year especially, it's all over the place. Number one, I don't know if this is like it's probably not my most wish list item, but number one is a hugger pillow. A hugger pillow is, well, I'll insert images one way or another. A hugger pillow is something that I kind of knew before, but my neighbors, she introduced me to this specific one. I don't know if this is the best one. I don't know if this would be comfortable, but I call it a hugger pillow. I think it's technically a pregnancy pillow. But either way, I think it would be great when I'm sleeping alone. I don't hog the cover to put it in between my knees so the knees don't pressure on themselves. And yeah, I don't think this pillow would fit with like sleeping in bed with someone else because it is quite large looking, and also because it seems like it covers your back and front, So yeah, what had to pause for commercials, I guess. Okay. So that's like, let's say number one. I don't know. I'm just going to throw out what I have in kind of I hate my brain, in kind of the order that I wrote it. Number two, to be honest, I kind of got this from myself already. Because it is so expensive, I don't think that I feel bad anyone gifting me this. The Sigma lenses. And I will say lenses after studying YouTube videos of this is what this lens, focal point does. This is what the other one does. I think I need two. I need an 11 millimeter and a 30 millimeter. Sometimes it's like 16 to 30 or something. I think this one's 16 to 50. Yeah, 16 to 50. So yeah, like a little kit sort of thing of two lenses. Now, these two were what I thought of last night. I feel underwhelmed by my own list. Maybe at the end I won't feel that underwhelmed. Tripod. This I had bought myself and it did not come. It got lost. It was supposed to come in December. It was supposed to come December 17th, and literally you can see delayed in transit, delayed in transit, delayed in transit, crickets since then. It is the 23rd right now. So I don't know what happened, but it's not here. I was very hesitant to order it again from the same place because it's also not Neewer store, shop, whatever on Amazon. It was just like a, random thing. So I might see if it's anywhere else like Beach Photo for the same price or cheaper, or Best Buy. Ideally in person because yeah. One broke. I can't even imagine how. I you should see the pole. It's like bent. I don't know how that happened. It's not on this list, but I'll include these lights specifically that I recently saw that look pretty darn cool. Also newer. These are GVM. They're very cheap on Amazon, but they're pretty good. Those I think are like more softbox lights. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Love. That's what, number four? Number four. This is I keep thinking of the word esoteric, but it's not esoteric. Abstract. Abstract is the word I kept thinking of all day. This one's an abstract gift, but yes, love would be a wonderful gift. What I mean by love is that unconditional. I just want to feel loved, like endless, boundless, unconditional, never-ending love. Who doesn't, right? I think that's like ultimately that's at the top of the list, right? For everyone. If we could wish for that, we would wish for that. And I mean like really wish for it, like put it on a wish list for people. But we can't. But I'll still put it. Number five. Number five. Vacation. Now, this comes two-folded. I want two vacations actually. One, Romania, mainly to see my grandparents. I really hope, I really need to get there, in the next few months. But yeah, Romania, and also I kind of miss it and stuff. And two, somewhere warm, I would say tropical, but tropical in the sense of all you can eat resort. Never been to one of those because I don't want to think, I don't want to worry. I want everything to be all in one, included, paid, no worries. You show up, you wake up, you go wherever, eat, do activities, whatever, go back, go whatever. That's what I want. And warm. Both of these are technically a possible gift, but they're more expensive than the lens, so least likely to happen. We're on number six? Yeah, six. Safety. Another esoteric, not really esoteric, but that's the word that keeps coming to mind. Abstract one. Safety and security, to be exact. Exactly what it sounds like. Well, not exactly. The abstract version of that. Emotional safety and security, the financial safety and security, the physical health, everything safety and security. Just that feeling of being safe and secure and having all the time in the world and all the resources in the world. Like I just need to relax, take it easy, and just do, and it will all work out. That kind of safety and security. That's a big one. That's a big one. That might be up there with love. I think those are competing for the first spot. I don't know which one comes first, honestly. Number seven, this one's a weird, funky one. Hair consult. I don't know if this is what you call it. I am so fed up with my hair. I haven't started that biotin thing. I maybe should. I should try that out. Go somewhere super professional. Not professional, like you go to salons here and they say they're professional and they're really crappy and they don't really know anything. You go here to facialists and they don't know crap. They have no idea how to give you a proper facial. They just kind of slather things and blah, blah, blah. No, I mean a true professional, dermatologist, studied doctor, passionate about hair. I want this hair to not be a mop. I don't want this hair to be frizzy and dry. I think it's dry. Maybe it's not dry. Maybe it's just frizzy. Maybe it's curly. But then if I use curly kind of shampoo, then it's too oily. And I mean not full on curls shampoo. I mean I've tried everything. I've tried pros. I just want the hair to feel soft and good and look good. That's why I'm I need someone, a super professional, to give me a consultation on my hair, figure out what's wrong with it, what I need to do, what products to use, custom, formula, whatever. Yes. A series of massage is number eight. At first, I thought, like any reasonable human being, I'll just write massage. But no, because one massage is not gonna do anything for you, nothing. I think at least three massages. That's what was in my mind. Three massages, three massage sessions, especially for my legs. Let me change that. Massage and not chiropractor, but massage, muscle manipulation, whatever they call it, where it's not cracking bones, but it's shifting muscles. I need my fascia to be healthy. I need my fascia to be calm, stretched out, loosened up, and I need to not be in pain anymore. That's what I need. So yeah, but I'll take a regular massage. I'll take even just one session, just one. I even have a massage therapist I can recommend you. I'll put him up on here, but really just a good massage, but not too extreme because I do have pain, so not deep massage in the sense I need them to know what they're doing, not just massaging around the corner and they're just treating you like anyone else. They need to really take care of who I am, what are my needs and what are my issues, and treat me accordingly. I'll take just one, ideally three. Another esoteric, but not really esoteric, abstract one I have on my wish list to be back to my weight. I don't even need to be at 135, which is my general weight that I've had most of my adult life. I will take 140, even though I hate that number because of when I was at 140, that was not a great time in my life, but I'll take it. Right now I'm at 163, so 20 pounds lighter would be, I will probably fit into all my clothing. 99% sure, because I've never had this issue where I couldn't. And I still fit into it, but I don't fit into it, you know? So I'm pretty sure 20 pounds would be kind of good. No one can gift me that. You know, you can gift me dietitian, you can give to me gym memberships or personal trainer or whatever, gift certificate. You can gift to me all those things that lead to weight loss. I'm talking about I want to wake up tomorrow. But I'm talking about Freaky Friday type of wish right now. I'm talking about go to bed. What's that movie with Jennifer Garner? 13 going 30 or something? Or 30 going 13? I'm talking about going to bed, big, big wish list. The movie Big with Tom Hanks. Going to bed, making this wish, waking up, boom, that way. I mean, another one, don't we all? Many people, and people who struggle with worse health and more weight to lose. So I am still grateful. I'm still appreciative of how lucky I am, but that is on my wish list right now. It's really weighing on me. I didn't even realize the pun in that. Socks. What number is that? Oh, number 10. Yeah, socks. This one I used to complain all the time. My family for some reason decided a few years ago, oh, let's gift socks on Christmas. I don't even remember what kind of socks they were. They were like fancy-ish or whatever. I just need regular socks, but I need socks that aren't that thick and short. I need them to be right above that ankle bone, spread out. Because I do wear a lot of socks lately and they like scrunch my feet, and I have really big problems with my feet. So, spread out socks. iPhone Pro 16. I don't think my family looked into it. I didn't. I need to look into it myself. Still worth a try. Don't really want to pay for this. I don't want to pay in installments. And I don't want to trade in my old phone because it's still working decently. I just want that safety and security that I do have this phone. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know what the new one is like. You know, like maybe can I trade it in 3 months after I'm done with the other one? How about that? But yeah, the iPhone Pro 16, otherwise known as the iPhone 16 Pro to everyone and anyone. And the Apple Watch, the new Apple Watch 10 is in. Because this one, it's old. I'll also say I'm really sad. Why did they take away the midnight blue? Because that was so nice. I want that. I don't want black. I don't want, what's it, rose gold or whatever. I don't want titanium, aluminum, whatever, gray. I just want aluminum base, you know, the cheap one. But yeah, I want it in navy. Yeah. That primarily because it has more analytics and it has temperature. And that's helpful for a lot of things like sleep and cycle tracking, I think, and stuff like that. I want my stomach to calm down. I want my acid reflux to go away. I want to wake up without a stuffy nose. I want like the air to be clear, clean, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna add another one here. I want a year of free rent to Trio. I really loved, oh my gosh, I loved that one bedroom apartment so much. I cannot tell you. I didn't like the location at all. Didn't really like how empty or quiet it was. There was no life in it. Or Crocker Park, but I didn't like the Crocker Park layouts. I didn't like the apartments themselves. But if it's free, I'll take free. Yeah, credit to like create my own house. I don't know. But yeah, that one's not high on my priority list right now. There's like bigger fish to fry. Sorry to use that metaphor. And this one is such a achievable one. The Bare Minerals. It's not eye foundation, I call it that, but it's like eyeshadow primer, but the old school one because that one was good and it wasn't feeling like it was destroying your eyelids like the new one. That one. That's what I would like. After I got home, I was working on my music stuff, and so I have added a few additions to the list. Studio time for my music. Are there any studios in Ohio? Like paid studio time, like here, you know, you have 3 sessions or whatever. Go to the studio, you have them. Ideally, they come together, but I might almost just prefer the second one, which is the time with a producer. I already have that right now, but I'm paying for it. So if someone can like reach out to my producer or they have a producer or whatever, give me a credit for 3 to 5 songs with this producer, which it can range from a few $100s to a few $1,000 or definitely more. I don't need to work with like Max Martin, although, yeah, but I'm not in the right shape for that. I need to work on my voice first. But yeah, just I need that collaboration. Which leads me to the final one, so far, the final one. It's like this intensive vocal songwriting camp, I called it, but it's like intensive courses or intensive program. Let's call it a program. In my mind, it's 3 to 5 months of this retreat or program where I go and I'm physically there with other songwriters, musicians, producers, instructors, all the stuff, and I fully focus. Everything is about music. Have like training sessions for my body to like be in physical shape to make the best sound I can. Because if you can't really breathe properly because your diaphragm is like stuck or not developed and your muscle, vocal lessons. I mean, I don't need to explain this. Vocal lessons. So this is all in the camp, right? It's like you have your meditation, you have your like workout, dietary stuff, all provided, all included, all inclusive. You have vocal lessons, you have songwriting lessons, you have music theory. I personally want to learn as much as I can to have. This is so annoying. I personally want to have all the tools I can to create music. I think as I've gotten older, I've realized how much songwriting depends on what you already know. The songs that you already know, that you grew up with, the sounds that have entered your mind, your brain, your ear, combinations of whatever, musical chords, musical things. What we produce depends on what we've ingested. And this kind of clicked the most last night. Was it yesterday, I think? When I was watching this girl talk about how she made a goal 30,000 words or 300 words in 30 days. Something like 1,000 words per day was the equal. So I think 30,000, right? Yeah, 30,000 words. And she started talking about how she loves reading or loved reading, whatever, and has always wanted to publish her own book. And in my mind, I'm like, well, this is why I'm struggling with songwriting, with filmmaking, with writing a book. This is why I can't really write a book. I would like that too, but I don't read. It's really hard for me to read. It's always been hard for me to read. Didn't know I had ADHD, so it was a struggle and it turned me off, but I loved knowledge. I loved, in theory, books and stories and so forth. But I do remember writing my fan fiction in movie form while my friend, who is a published author, she wrote, and I'll include her book here if you want to gift this to anyone. She would write the fan fiction because we would like split it. She would write one episode, I would write one episode, and she would write like such an author. I don't think I ever read a single fanfiction episode of hers completely 100% because there's so many words, so much description, not enough dialogue, or maybe it was enough dialogue, but it was, and also it wasn't in like script form, so it was so hard for me to read. And again, I didn't know at the time why it was so hard. Hence, she's an author and I'm not, but it just kind of clicked. And it's not the first time it clicked. It's not like, oh wow, I never thought of this, but it just really clicked. And this is the most recent click, so I'll talk about it that way. Is much easier and it makes sense, and you have things that you can say, and you have this like toolbox of things if you've ingested all these tools. Same with psychology. Well, it helped me to become a relationship coach because I was already doing that on my own, on myself. And then also because I was doing it as a coach, it also helped me. So yeah, ingest. Whatever you want to do, ingest that. That's why I'm not an accountant. And in this like program, this 3 to 5 month musical intensive camp program, so there's like the physical body taking care of that. There's the vocal lessons, there's the music lessons and songwriting lessons. And then there's like actual creation time one-on-one with producer, and I had actually one-on-one plus with producer, because maybe there's more producers, maybe there's musicians, fellow songwriters, and then you're kind of like co-creating, not just one-on-one, but like one, in a group. Yeah, the full shebang I actually wrote here. I actually don't even know how to say right shebang, but I wrote it as she bang. Like, she bangs, she bangs. No, baby, she moves, she moves. I go crazy, I don't. She looks like a flower, but she stings like a bee. Something go down in history. She bangs, she bangs. That's Ricky Martin for the young folk. So that's kind of like my wish list. I feel like it's not the best wish list. I don't think I actually, is that enough? Not that enough, but like I was having trouble earlier too with thinking, what do I want for my life? If I could have a genie right now giving me endless wishes, all the wishes I want, I would struggle with coming up. Like, this is a list, but it feels incomplete. I know it sounds like, well, you're asking already for so much and it's so expensive. Maybe you can understand, though, what I mean by incomplete. It's not that it's not enough money to spend on me, or it's not enough numerical list, and there's not enough items. They have to be like 30 instead of whatever, however many. It's not that. It feels incomplete. I don't know. I have that song stuck in my head now. She bangs, she bangs. Oh, baby, the way she moves, she moves. I go crazy if she looks like a flower, but she stings like a bee. Da 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 da. She bangs, she bangs. So, baby. Okay, anyways. Okay, wait. I want to add two more things. One, this will sound so outrageous. This will sound so impossible. Again, a lot of these things are impossible, but I'm like tearing up. It will sound like this person would not want to like songwrite with me, collaborate, like make a song with me. This sounds so like asking for the moon. And I don't even know if this is like the only artist but she popped into my mind, the only artist that I would want to collaborate with, like make a song with. But it would be really cool if I could like have like, write a song with Billie Eilish. Actually, I want to take the time now to, I wanted to, not in a weird way, but thank Billie Eilish, because I was always like a whisper singer. One, because I probably didn't have the power. I also didn't have the confidence, and I knew that I sounded pretty bad. I didn't have the control either, which is, I feel, to me, in what I'm trying to say, two separate things from the power. But I remember, because a friend of mine used to tell me in college that I need, to have more breath. I sound too breathy, and, I sing too softly and all this stuff. I just recently heard her in an interview saying that people told her that all the time, or even she felt like she wasn't good enough singer because that was not what was praised. That was not what good singing was. And yet she was huge in the past few years. And so I remember when I first heard her, I felt the music I didn't feel I could relate to because it was darker. And if you know me, I listen to the brightest, poppiest, happiest songs, the ones that you just feel transcending, ones that feel like just lift you up and just move you in the most positive, beautiful way. And I think I was like also kind of afraid because my sister introduced me to her, and my sister was young, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's going to be okay, a little overprotective. But besides that, at the same time, I recognized that was like one of the first things that I thought about, like, oh my gosh, she whispers things like me. She's also better at it than I was too, but yeah, that's beside the point. But yeah, I was like, I'm so grateful because she changed that. Sometimes I don't like belting. There's some American artists that I don't like the vocal quality of their sound. Belting often, there's few people that I like how they belt the notes. But either way, it's not that I hate belting and I'm putting it down. I'm just saying, like, I'm glad that we now have more diversity in what it means to be a good singer and what it means to sing. I think she might be like really nice about it, but I think she'll be like, this person sucks. Why am I like songwriting with her. The other reason that I think I'm thinking of her is besides December 18th, sisters. I remember this, I think it was a Zane Lowe interview, and she was outside of this van, I think, or car on the street and talking about this, how she wants to be genre less or something. And I had said that before, where like I don't want to be bound by any genre. She might have actually said that exact same thing too. I want my music to be a bunch of all the different genres. Not all, but any genre that I like, or I want to challenge myself to write in a different style and different genres and almost not sound like me, but sound like me, you know? So yeah, so I just like her kind of take on music, and she seems really cool, and she called out multiple distribution tactics, marketing tactics and things, and yeah, I admire her, honestly. So yeah, why am I like getting teary about this? The other thing that I wanted to add to my list, sorry, ended up being so much more long winded. I want to meet Trevor Noah. I keep talking about him. I love how much he talks about friendships because I'm going to cry again. That's one of my biggest pain points since 2021. I remember coming back from Romania, being in the like, line to get back into the US, being in customs or whatever. We were in New York City. We had just landed in New York City and we were just waiting there to go through the line and present our passports and all that stuff. And I remember saying to Nelson, like, nothing against you. I like you and I want to spend a lot of time with you, but I miss having girlfriends. It's different. And I guess at the end of the day, it's not even girlfriends. It's not even the gender. I almost said genre. It's not even the gender. It's people that are just friends entirely. I miss that. Your partner can be your best friend. And I like that and I want that. And I feel like we are that with each other, but it's different. There are ways that you interact as just friends that are just different because you're just friends in a good way. And Trevor Noah recently said this on that, like, I mean, just in general, the way that he's talked about it was Diary of a CEO episode with him that he was talking again about friendships and how his friends like get annoyed with him because he keeps like holding them accountable basically to show up to their friendship group and stuff. And it gave me permission to be that way because I thought I was wrong for doing this because I had a lot of dismissive, avoidant people. I had people that were not very friend oriented and connection oriented, period, in my life in the last like most of my years. Or like with me at least, or maybe I was that. I don't know. Somehow it just didn't mesh. I feel like I kept like reaching out to people and they're like, oh, I can't, I'm busy, and this and that. And it ended up being a lot of friendships that were like very occasional. I just want to like talk with him. We don't even have to be friends after that. Although goals, be friends with Trevor Noah. Because I also think he's so intelligent. I feel like he's one of my people, one of my tribes, one of my like kind. Not that I'm calling myself intelligent per se. I'm just saying like the things he's curious about, having that curiosity and the things that he thinks about and the way that he goes about life. And that's like so much like me. So we don't have to be friends afterwards. I'm not going to wish for like being friends with Trevor Noah, kind of like with that wish, just like wake up and that's that. A few hours a day, spend a day with Trevor Noah, where I can pick his brain about anything, where we can talk and have conversations about all the things that I'm so curious about to talk with him, that I want to expand my own knowledge with by talking with him, that, I want to like just, I don't know, relate or, learn new things, whatever. Yeah. He's a big one on there. Yeah, Billie Eilish and Trevor Noah. Very random. And I guess I'll end it with if I had one other wish, also one of those like magical wishes, would be to wake up tomorrow with a group of like real friends, like heart friends, like community. I've always wanted, to have friends that I could call at any hour of the night, that they can call me at any hour of the night, that we are truly there for each other. Excuse me. truly there for each other anytime, all the time, that we spontaneously visit each other, that we go on vacations together, we hang out on the weekends, we communicate all the time. It's just effortless. That's what I would love. So, with that, I'm going to wrap this up. Here is my 2024 Christmas wish list. It's all over the place. It's crazy. Cool. Not so nice of a wrap up, that one, but thank you for joining me on this video. What are you wishing for? I would actually really like to know, but I don't think anyone's going to actually comment. People that I know watch this are my friends, and I don't know who else watches these videos, but I will say that my friends do not comment because we talk. Like, why would they comment on my videos, I guess? And probably because they want to be more private people. I don't comment on people's videos, but that's what YouTube likes. And also, if I don't know you, I don't know how else I would know and communicate with you. So one of the things that I had in my, 2025 goals is like create community. So maybe this will be kind of it. Aru has been sleeping a lot. She got so excited when I got home. And then she was sleeping on my knee the whole time I was here, doing nothing. Have a wonderful day. Merry Christmas. Well, not yet. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh gosh. That really hurt my joints. I will wish you a Merry Christmas on Merry Christmas Day. That sounded so bad. Where did I pull that out from? I will wish you a Merry Christmas on Christmas Day. Right now it's the 23rd, but still, Merry Christmas season. Bye. One more wish list item, on the go iPhone battery charger thing. One more gift idea. The griddle pan from our place in Cielo with the mini, which doesn't exist. Very difficult. I'll take the green one though. I think it's probably not that great. I hate how they don't have the colors that they show on the website. False advertisement.